Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning. Turning it over to Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert for a look at our forecast. Josh, you mentioned today is going to be kind of a dry day, not a whole lot of action. Although over on the coast, that may be a different story.
Yeah, well, today on the coast, it's actually going to be just about as dry as inland spots, or at least if there are more showers along the coast, they're still going to be pretty light. It's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. That's when we're anticipating a lot of rain along the coast, also in the Mount Shasta City area, and that could bring, of course, its own impacts, respectively. So let's go ahead and put all this into motion with Stormcast, and we stop this right around lunchtime. You can see just a few light showers on the map. Around dinner time, this is when the activity starts to pick up just a bit, and it'll continue into Saturday morning, but I think we really start to kick things into high gear on Saturday morning. This is 8 in the morning, everything arriving from the south and from the west, and this becomes fairly widespread into lunchtime and dinner time, and then we continue right into midnight as we transition into Sunday. I didn't show snow levels there because snow levels are really going to fluctuate from microclimate to microclimate, but just know that over the next 48 hours, they're mainly going to be between 5,500 and 6,500 feet, although they could locally be around 3,500 feet in the Mount Shasta City area and around 4,500 feet in the Lakeview area. But in those areas, we're not expecting a whole lot of snow. It's the rain that's going to be the big impact from the storm system, as through Saturday night, we could have between 2.5 to 3 inches in the Mount Shasta City area, 1 to 1.5 inches along the coast. And why this is so significant along the coast is because we have all of these small streams that are almost filled to the brim right now. So we'll see what this amount of rain, at least the potential for it, will do to the flooding potential out there. Okay, here are some of the snowfall totals we're expecting through Saturday night, subject to change, but we could have 1 to 6 inches on some of our Siskiyou County passes, especially for Snowman Summit, maybe 1 to 2 inches, or a trace to a couple inches for our east side passes, and then 2 to 4 inches for our Cascade passes. So snow isn't really going to be necessarily, again, the biggest impact from the storm system. Could see some minor travel impacts, but nothing significant is anticipated. So for today, we'll be actually very mild for this time of the year. We'll be about 10 degrees above average. Winds will gust out of the south and east upwards of maybe 25 to 30 miles per hour. And then for tonight, they'll continue gusting out of the same direction and with the same speed, the same amount of gusto. And overnight lows are going to be, well, mainly above freezing, but we could be below freezing in Lake County, and that could make some of those roadways a little bit slip. We'll have that flooding potential through Monday morning for the coast, and then we're expecting more rainfall after that, but not as much snowfall, at least for this time of the year, because snow levels are going to be up there, still between 5,500 to 6,500 feet. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Chance for showers for today, but then rain is looking much more likely starting on Saturday. For Siskiyou County, we'll see mostly rain in Wairika, but we could get some snow mixing in the Mount Shasta City area. A lot of rain in the Mount Shasta City area. And then to the east of the Cascades, well, definitely not as much rain as we're going to see in south central Siskiyou County. Definitely not as much precipitation as we're going to see up in the Cascades. Could have 4 to 6 inches of snow up towards Crater Lake through Saturday night. Then for the Rogue Valley, it's just going to be rain, but very mild rain for today, tomorrow, and Sunday.